Hello and welcome to another edition of Get Fat with Matt. And today we're making pulled pork. But I'm doing it a little bit of a different way. I'm trying something new. I'm doing pulled pork, store-bought rolled shoulder, which is in the net. I'll show you right now what I've done because I've already seasoned it. I've already had it on the smoke for about 5 or 6 hours. We're midway through, but let me show you what I'm doing. So I'm doing today a shoulder of pulled pork in the smoker. Get fat with Matt. And welcome back to Get Fat with Matt. And today's edition is the pulled pork. And I've done a shoulder straight from the supermarket, and it's in the net. It's in the rolled net. As you can see here, I've been smoking it for probably about 5 hours now. But it's a store-bought pork shoulder, rolled, and it's still got the fat on it, which normally would hold back the smoke, but we're giving it a try because Get Fat with Matt tries unique. So right now, in another 7 or 8 hours, we're going to be pulling pork. Amazing pulled pork, straight out of the supermarket, rolled shoulder. Get Fat with Matt, pulled pork edition. And I'm going to pull this pulled pork off. Again, I'm going to pull it off. I'm going to wrap it. Going to put a meat probe in it, put a bit more of those juices in with that wrapping, and we're going to let that stew away for probably another good 5 or 6 hours until it gets to about 200 degrees Celsius. And then we're going to rip that net off it, the skin off it, and I'm just hoping this baby is going to pull away like traditional pulled pork. Get Fat with Matt. He's making pulled pork, and I think it's going to be delicious. Hello and welcome back to Get Fat with Matt. And this has been a 2-day episode. It's the pork shoulder, the rolled pork shoulder, which I'm trialling a little bit different. This is what I'm talking about. I bought a netted pork shoulder. So it's got the fat and everything on it, which is not your traditional pulled pork, but it's been cooking away and it's still in the juices, and now we're ready to unveil it. So right now, I'm going to pull out this thing here. Got one glove on, that's a good start. Put the glove on. Okay. Get this sucker off. Look at the juices in there. That was that skin that I left on. Okay. Pork rind. I'm going to pull some of that fat off it. Pull that fat away, which we don't want. But now I have the pork. Let's see this thing, and look, it just falls apart. It's juicy. It's smoky. Again, I think it's a winner. So there you go. I'm going to dice it all up, pull it apart. It's pulled pork, the store-bought shoulder. I've smoked it away. And look at this meat. Juicy. Yep, the smoke's in it. It's amazing. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the way to do it. So there we go, another episode of Get Fat with Matt. Pulled pork. Gonna make a sandwich there. We'll come back eating this sandwich. Back shortly. Look at that. Pulled apart. Smoky goodness. Pour a bit of this smoky goodness juice that was in the bottom, just over it. Not too much. You don't want to waste all that juice. There we have pulled pork. Ready to make a sandwich. We're now up to the eating. Get Fat with Matt. And this is how I make my pulled pork sandwich. Bun of your choice. American cheese. Coleslaw. Pulled pork. Look at that, bit of coleslaw on it. Bit of baby rays. Just a slabber of that, Wooshka. You know what I also love? Couple of pickles. Couple of pickles. Look at that. Couple of pickles. Close it up. Oh yeah. Pulled pork sandwich. Another winner. Back fat with Matt. Get back with Matt. Get fat with Matt. That's right. Just so delicious. I'm stumbling in my words. See you next time.